Hi, Aquarians. I am so happy to sit with you every time. And what I found really interesting about the time and the energy I was feeling before I sat down with you today was the note that came out. I was surprised by it. A month of sincerity and grace. Quiet moments of peace and offering. Final farewells, the closeout of a long cycle. I like that for you. I like that idea of peace and grace. And I know that sometimes feels like energy that is very far away from you in the Aquarian experience. I know that you can tap into that. Totally capable of tapping into that. But often the turmoil of being here in this world, oh my God, Three of Swords. Turmoil of being here in this world can really hurt you. You feel that pain a lot. You feel that pain a lot. But the fact that this is the first card out says to me that it speaks to what I was saying about the final farewell. July is interesting. We're leading into your 7th house with Leo. And not only that, we're leading into a full moon in your sign that is a total lunar eclipse for the southern hemisphere on the 27th. That full moon is conjunct with Mars retrograde in your sign. Mars in your sign retrograde. It's this pause. Graduation. Graduation. There's a pause with Mars retrograde in your sign all month like that. Mercury is going retrograde in your opposite sign of Leo at the end of the month as well. And that'll last until August 19th. And there's another retrograde that's personally affecting you and slowing you down and asking you to look at this learning curve you have been in the last year and a half. Because the other thing that's going on is we're starting to get a preview of the nodes of the moon shifting. So for the last year and a half almost, it'll be a year and a half by the time it changes, the north node of the moon has been in Leo and the south node of the moon has been in Aquarius. So Leos and Aquarians, we've been having our eclipses there, including the one this month for you guys. 10 of Pentacles. Things get better. Things get better. Things get built. You've been the south node. Your energy's been in the south node of the moon, with the south node of the moon for a while. But it's about to shift to Cancer Capricorn. And we have the first partial solar eclipse in Cancer on the 13th of the month, which is a really great check-in for you, how you're caring for your body, how you're caring for your physical form. Then we get into, wow, a whole bunch of cards showed up. Then we get into the second half of the month. We get into Leo season. We get into this, it's a very personal thing when the energy's in your opposite sign. I mean, you will always feel it profoundly because it's your mirror. I'm a Leo and you all are my greatest teachers. My love for you is so infinite. I'm going to cry again. I don't know what this is. My love for you is so, so, so strong. It's family. But when the sun goes into Leo, you guys will feel it. It's so personal. It's your mirror. It's something to hold up. And we have Mercury retrograde there with Mars retrograde in your sign. We have a full moon with a total lunar eclipse for the southern hemisphere, just closing out almost a year and a half of this Leo Aquarian learning curve that we've been on together. And that's where the final farewell note came from, and where this Three of Swords is coming from. I mean, the first 4 cards of this reading are actually about the first half of the month leading in. And there's that note of the grace and the peace, and the quiet, soft offering is really strong here. I know there's been pain and loss. I know. I mean, last month we talked about heart in your hands. And I know that, like, it's hard for you guys to do that because you feel. And I think in some ways, when you put your heart out like that, it feels like this no matter what, even if it's a safe space. But, you know, I just talked to Leo, actually, and they're also having graduation energy. They're also having a release. They're also having a time to start thinking about things differently and start opening heart to hope, to the hopeful prognosis and not the despairing one. And I think there's a similar theme going on here for you. Yeah, you've lost things in life along the way. It's life. We lose, we change. And when you embrace that and you just let it be what it is, the new stuff comes. The new energy comes. The new beginnings arrive. But the only way you can welcome this in is if you say, okay, that was how it was, but it's okay to release it. Yeah, maybe somebody hurt you. Maybe you lost somebody who you really loved. Maybe you shut yourself off from somebody for a very long time, or from a hope or a dream. Maybe you shut yourself off from it for a long time, and it was painful to do that. But with the grace and the peace, with these eclipses and with these retrogrades that are so personal to you, you get the chance to choose. And I see you choosing this beautiful thing, this new beginning that has the potential to build into a very long future. With moments like this, with energy like this, you have the potential to plant some very powerful seeds. The kind that grow for many years. There's an offer here. There's an offer here of hope and renewal and change. But to get this offer, to accept this offer, you can't hold on to this. You can't hold on to this fear. You can't hold on to this old story. If you've been hurt in the past, if you've experienced loss in the past, that cannot be the criteria by which you judge what is coming in next. It is time to let go of any cyclical old things. And that has been one of the things with the eclipse action that has been going on with the moon for the last year and a half with Leo and Aquarius. You have to let those things go. They are what they were. Now is what counts. And I know you guys know this. I know you already have all this information. This isn't new information. But it's got to be different. There's got to be a personal revolution before there is a cultural revolution. There has to be a personal revolution in how you are accepting love and how you are valuing yourself before you can do the work for anybody else. Before you can push yourself so hard, maybe it's time to accept. When I see these 2 cards, I see receptivity. I see you being receptive, though, and I see you being supported. I see you welcoming in this new horizon. And the way you do that is with this softer stance. New beginnings. New beginnings. New love, new business, new legacy. You're going to be feeling the soft whispers of this next phase all around you. Ten of Pentacles doesn't show up in a month. So July is not going to deliver you the whole deal. July is going to open the door to the first step. And you have the option to say yes or turn it down. You want to build that legacy. You want to build that lasting relationship. You want to create that project that will take you very far. You want to do that? Then you have to receive. Okay. Powerful. Really powerful. And quite profound and really good. Man, the next 4 cards. Second half of the month. The wariness returns, my friends. 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Empress. You see the wobble here? Can you see the trust, the distrust, the trust, the distrust as it ripples through? This 5 of Swords has been showing up. You guys are the 3rd sign has been getting 5 of Swords. I find that really interesting. I think with all the eclipse action and all the ripples going through with that, and this shifting, there's a lot of shifting energy. There's a lot of retrograde. There's a lot of uncertainty. It's bringing up people's protective sides. The hackles are raised. The desire to protect yourself utterly is so strong right now. You don't trust somebody. It's like, this is too much for you to handle. You can't trust it. I feel like that's exactly it. Think about that. This all came in and you just suddenly had this huge infusion of this. Yeah, you're going to be a little wary. You're going to be a little nervous that it's all a mirage. That it's all going to disappear overnight, that the person's just full of crap. What can you trust in this world after all? Maybe they'll stab you again. Like somebody else did, or a situation did, or the world did. Maybe you'll feel that total feeling of being misunderstood and alienated again. Could you handle it one more time? You're being asked to trust. Page of Cups is an offer made from the heart. Page of Cups is so genuine and soft, and the words grace and peace keep coming back to me. Page of Cups offer is grace and peace. It comes from a place of gentle love and care. It really does. Yeah. There are offers all around you guys. Look at these. Look at these cups. Yeah, I love it. I feel like I've been a little stern with you, but I just like, wow, I'm just feeling all these things as usual. You've got some offers, my babies. You've got some offers coming in, and it's really exciting, but it is causing you to feel, whoa, a little wobbly. I almost dropped this card. Speaking of wobbly, 2 of Pentacles is uncertainty. It's feeling nervous. Like you have to hold everything on your shoulders. Like you have to do everything perfectly. Like you have to play a role. Like you have to put a mask on. Like you have to push. Like you are responsible for the waves in the ocean when really you're not. Yeah, maybe you have a decision to make. You do have a choice. You can choose to accept these offers. You can choose to accept these changes in this new ever-renewing cup. You can choose, and you can choose not to. And you will be at a crossroads here at the end of the month with that full moon. There is this volatility to it. There is this element of surprise. There is this element of like, whoa, revolution, change, shifting. And you will have to stand there at the end of the month and choose what foot you're going to stand on. And it makes you nervous for some reason, because this is big stuff, and that's been coming up for you. There's been a lot of this energy of you having to make choices in your life, and it being not small little things, but being elementary, foundational, big choices that you've been having to make. And some of them, and a lot of them, have been on the soul and the heart level about how you want to move forward in this life. But that Two of Pentacles leads right into the Magician and the Empress. These two came out together. The Magician wanted to be a part of the party today. Oh man, is this manifestation energy. You want to be impeccable with what you ask for this month. You want to really take the time to check in with what you're asking for, because what I'm seeing is you're going to get all this energy coming at you. You're going to get a lot of energy coming at you, and that's a great thing. You just want to be precise. Be careful with your thoughts, because you can take yourself here. You can take yourself here, in moments of worry. But look at, all that, so much good stuff. Oh my gosh. You have the potential to really open up some really fertile ground for yourself. I'm going to pull a final card from my Cosmic Tarot to override this whole thing. Empress and Magician are all about abundance. They're all about manifestation. One is about the alchemist and one is about the divine feminine, and they both speak to manifesting via, oh my gosh, the devil popped out. Manifesting via the energetic state. Devil likes to pop out with you guys. I mean, you are associated with, Saturn was your original ruler. Devil isn't particularly Saturn necessarily, but, they're tied. You have a tie to Saturn. You have a tie to this energy, and your greatest fear is always to be trapped. Trapped in your body, trapped in relationships that do not serve, trapped in facade, trapped in illusion. I know. This is a choice again. You can choose to feel trapped. You can choose to keep yourself tied to certain ways, or to see yourself as lacking or stuck. You're being called to this, though. The thing with heading into Leo season and heading into your opposite sign is it is the mirror. And when you're in the mirror, you face up against your demons and your fears. And you take a moment to figure out your relationship to those demons and fears. And you choose whether or not you want to stick with it or you want to walk away. And I see that check in here. In fact, Leo got the Tower card as their extra extended card. And it was the same thing. There's a toppling of an old power dynamic that you had within your head that is coming with that full moon, and it is going to be profound and intense. It's an eclipse and a full moon, and that means you got to sit for a moment in the grace and peace of what you have been and where you have been trapped, and then it's now time to go. It'll all be fine. This is an illusion. This is an illusion. And you already know that. I don't even have to tell Aquarians about that stuff. Come on now. I'm so proud of myself because I only teared up a little bit this time. I don't know what happens. I never plan it. I come in just excited to talk with you guys, excited to spend time with your energy because it feels so good to me. And then as soon as I tap into it, I feel so many things. The connection I have with you is so profound, and I still sit and wonder about that, and wonder about what that connection is and why it's so powerful. Nobody else gets me in this state the way that you guys do. I mean, truly, it's just very special. So you guys have it all. It's all there. The doors are open. Trust yourself. Take those moments of grace and peace. It's all going to be okay. I promise. I'm wearing PinkLune. Such a wonderful friend in this life. She's given you 15% off. I will leave her website below. Go check her out. I'm sitting here with Jill Sand's gorgeous paintings. We have the Cancer painting. There will be prints. I will leave her website. Connect with me on Instagram at @SARAHTAROT. I have so much fun. I'm going to be doing so many more check-ins with the energy. I hope to be doing that moving forward in the stories. So go hang out with me there. I'd love to see you. I'll also leave my website and email. I'm going to be traveling and doing some crazy things, but over July and August, but I am going to be doing some video readings. So if you're interested in one, email me and we will set that up. And I'm also going to be scheduling sessions for late August and into September for Skype and live readings. And I would love to work with you guys. It is such an honor every time. And we laugh so much. Sometimes we cry. We laugh a lot. I love it. I love working with you. I love learning from you. I love all of it. So I hope we get in touch. So I'll leave all of that information in the description box so you can get in touch with me and we can touch base. I appreciate you so much, my divine teachers. I am with you on this journey. I hope it's a beautiful full moon for you, Aquarians. I know I'll be feeling every second of that. And I'm just sending my heart to you with so much love. And I will see you in August.